Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Quad 2 playoffs. We saw Wafello face off the other day in their episode. We got to find out who's going to be facing because he won his matchup. Who's going to be facing? Supes, he's in the playoffs. Supposed to face off against Sammy J. Reacts, as you can see here, because as we got to these playoffs here, we had the wild card bout between Cam and Kevin that they settled in their wild card battle where Kevin won that matchup, ended up facing off against Wafello in the first round there, got the win. So here's what the playoff bracket's currently looking like. But Sammy J, unfortunately, had to drop out of these Trivia 10 playoffs, so he's no longer going to be here, but we didn't want to just give Supes a free walk to the playoffs. We had to find a replacement last minute. So we got one from Quad 3, pulling in Josiah, new quadrant, rematch of Season 2. Here he is, live from his car, outside of his aunt's house, I believe, in the dark. A rematch from Season 2. We're back. Josiah failed to make the playoffs in the Quad 3. He's now teleported to Quad 2 like a portal scene in Avengers Endgame. How we doing, fellas? I believe you two faced off last season, but then you've met since. So we'll start with Supes. So you obviously made the playoffs. You were expecting to face Sammy J. You got a curveball. You're facing Josiah, your new rival. How you doing today, Supes?
This is the matchup I wanted from day one. You know, last season, Josiah was the guy that ended my year, and you know, now we're back, and I'm ready for vengeance. Since then, like you mentioned, Tyler, me and Josiah have met in person, spent some quality time over there in London, and this man's a great person. However, all great things must come to an end.
Love it. Josiah, how are you doing? You're in the dark. You're taking a break from saving the city, from saving the London streets, cleaning them up to call in here. You got flashing lights. It looks
like they're going crazy right now.
Josiah not only is filling in last minute, but he's inside a car. He's got his laptop in his. Is that your car that's flashing like that?
Not my car. It is my car. I don't know what's going on.
Oh man, we got issues here. Josiah's causing a ruckus over there in Wales or wherever you're at. But
yeah, not in Wales. I'll get someone to sort the car. But yes, we met since. And you know what? Before I start this, I want to just say, Sammy, I love you, man. I'm doing this for you. This was meant to be you, and I'm going to come through strong for you. But it was always meant to be me and Supes, and I'm ready to go. I want to prove myself wrong as well. I'm disappointed I didn't make it through to the next round through Quad 3, so I'm here to do it through Quad 2. And I've done it before. Let's do it again.
So let's get into this thing. Before we get into this thing, Josiah, do you have something you have to sort out on your end, or are you good to go?
Maybe give me 1 sec.
Yeah, go ahead. Figure out whatever you got to do with your car.
It stopped charging, but I didn't do anything, so I don't know why it stopped. But
maybe your battery died, which is another issue.
Yeah, someone's gonna come out. I'll just tell them to go back inside. But sorry, it's actually just crazy here.
No, you're
good.
This
is the mental tactic. He's trying to get in my head.
Just slow it down. No, but I knew I couldn't miss this opportunity. So I'll do what I have to do.
So today's matchup, we got 3 sections here. Obviously, new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Hit that subscribe button. But let's get into this thing. 3 sections. First is gonna be Real Reveal, which you both know you've played before. Second is gonna be 3 Strikes You're Out, something that's new to you two. You haven't played yet, but it'll be pretty self-explanatory. And then final is gonna be Real Sabotage, which again is gonna be kind of like a reverse Real Reveal, reverse Flash situation. So to start off, Josiah can keep figuring out his car situation while Supes, you're playing Real Reveal. So there's 1 round to this for you, Supes. So wherever you want to start for your clue first, you can go for it.
Okay, I'm going to go director.
Okay, director first. So you're sticking with that same strategy. 25 points.
And words and title.
Words and title. 4 words and title.
A Star is Born.
The Star is Born is correct. Supes still sticking with that director words and title combo, which is just like the elite combo to, because we see it before where people can do it in less points than that. But the thing is, if they try that and it doesn't work out, then they end up in like the 70s. But Supes gets 121. The director words and title, man, it's not failing them. But Supes or Josiah, we're on to you. Real quick, Supes crushed that thing with 121. Josiah, there's 3 rounds of this thing, not real, but 3 rounds of the game. So you don't have to beat him here, but if you do, then it gives you a nice lead going into the second round.
Look, I'm not doing what he did. I got to try and get less, but
well,
it's risky.
He subtracted 29. So that if you want to try and get less, that's the goal you're going for.
I mean, I did it last time, so I'll do it again. I'll start with writers and just hope the director pops up.
Starting with writers. Seth Reese and Will Tracy.
Yeah, I'm cooked. Seth Reese and Will Tracy. I don't know who those people are. That's not what you want to see. Okay. I'll take number of words in title.
There are 2 words in this title. So Seth Reese, 2 words in title.
Seth Reese,
Will Tracy.
Nothing's coming to my mind for them too.
Supes has a 15-point lead. 15-point lead. So you can take 15 points off. Or, I mean, you technically have a 15-point lead. So you have 15 more points before you're where Supes is at for this round.
Okay. I'll take release year.
This movie was released in 2022.
Okay.
2022.
Okay. 2022. A lot of good movies. Who writers? 2 words. All right, 2-word movies from 2022 that I can think of. The Menu. That I know. That I don't know the writers of. The Menu. I think my Letterboxd score would help, but I want to get less points.
And a reminder for you or anyone watching at home: if you guess the movie and get it wrong, it's 5 points subtracted. So,
okay, The Menu. Why can I only think of The Menu now? I'm trying to think of my top end scores. The Northman, but it won't be that. Let's. I think I'm just gonna have to pull it back in another round. Can I take my Letterboxd score?
Your Letterboxd score is a 4.5.
Damn. Okay, so my 4.5 from 2022. The Menu, The Northman, The Batman. I can't think of the other 4.5s I gave that year. Let me think. Can one of these low pointers help? So annoying. I'm going to guess The Menu.
Guessing The Menu?
Yeah.
The Menu's right. Somehow it's 2022. That's the first movie that came to your head. I think there's a possibility you might have been able to get it before even the Letterboxd score. Because it seemed like you were locked in on that. So that would have gave you the lead. But right now, Supes has the lead of 4 points. But still,
just gone for it. Yeah.
Neck and neck. But yeah, somehow 2022 in The Menu. That's the first movie that pops in your mind. You went for the gamble with the writers, trying to hopefully be the directors. But the director of this is Mark Mylod. So I don't know how much that would help anyways. But 117 points for Josiah, 121 for Supes. Going on to the second game here we have today, which is 3 strikes and you're out. And this is going to be self-explanatory. Basically, there's 15 answers to the prompt I'm going to give you on the next slide. So the prompt isn't here yet. And you're going to alternate going back and forth, shooting out guesses. If you get it right, 10 points. If you get it wrong, you get 1 X here. And then we're going to keep going until you get 3 X's. For example, say Josiah gets 3 X's before Supes is done. Supes, you could just get to keep going until you get your 3 X's. So opportunity to run up the score. Same with vice versa. Again, once we get started, it'll be pretty self-explanatory, but for who gets the first guess of the 2, we'll go to the spinning wheel here. So Supes or Josiah. Close one. Supes, maybe Josiah. Wow, right on the edge. Josiah's going to first guess. So the prompt is, what are the 15 highest grossing animated movies of all time under $1 billion? And so how this works, basically, Josiah, you got to throw out 1 guess, and if you get it right, 10 points. Get it wrong, X, and then we'll go to Supes, and we'll just keep flipping back and forth. So,
nice.
And we'll give you about like 30-ish seconds to throw out a guess.
Under 1 billion, that's good. I'm going to start with Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 for the first guess. That is, where's my answer key? Big Hero 6 is not on there. So that's your first X. On to Supes. You got to guess Supes.
I'm going to say The Incredibles.
The Incredibles is also not on there.
You're lying.
On there. That might be over $1 billion. I don't know. Or else it's just not enough. Back to you, Josiah.
Over $1 billion. Wow.
No, not enough money for Incredibles to be on here.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish also not on here.
Oh my god.
Might just get a full blank slate, 0 points here.
Okay. I'm going to say Frozen 2.
Frozen 2, also not on here.
I think that made over.
I believe so. Back to you, Josiah.
It's under $1 billion. That's killing me. Let's say Coco.
Coco's the first one you're going to get corrected. It's at the number 12 at 815 million.
Man, it's number what?
10
number
points.
12? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And just to make it more interesting, since you both failed the first 2 rounds, we're just going to run it back because I think there's a harder prompt. So you both have 3 full lives again. But
Now I know what to like gauge.
Josiah's at a 10-point lead.
I'm gonna say Kung Fu Panda 3.
Kung Fu Panda 3. Let me look at my answer key. Not on here. Not on here. So back to 1x for Supes. So basically I give you guys 5 lives each instead of 3, which I was already debating about doing with how other games have been going. Back to Josiah.
Ooh. This is so tough. Finding Dory.
Finding Dory is another X.
Oh my God.
So right now, Josiah has a lead of 6 points because he was down 4, but now he's got 10. Supes is 0 in this round, but now back to Supes for another guess.
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon, also not on here. Also not on here. You guys are just skirting
This is
around.
crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's tough. Back to you, Josiah.
Okay. Coco was right. This is so tough. How to Train Your Dragon 2. How
to Train Your Dragon 2, not on here. Back to you, Supes, your last potential life.
All right. I'm going to say Toy Story 3?
Toy Story 3 is not on there. That's your third X today.
Okay.
I think that might be over $1 billion. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, like, just because I feel like those movies got to make money. But yeah, I don't know. Surprising not to be on here. Josiah, your final life potentially.
I'm worried it's high, but I don't know when this was calculated. But Despicable Me 4.
Despicable Me 4 is number 3 here, 969.
Okay.
So you're at 20, and you get to keep going now. What's your next guess?
How much is Moana 2 on? I don't know how recent this is. Okay, come on, let's lock in. Let's get a lead. What can make it? The Lego Movie.
The Lego Movie is not on there. So you were down 4 entering this round. You're now up 16. So a valiant round. But for the answers for people at home as well as you guys as well, some on here you're gonna be like, darn, how did I not know? Some you're gonna be like, damn, I would have never probably ever guessed that. Which this might fall into that category at number 15. Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, was at number 15 at 747 million. Shrek Forever After at 752. Shrek the Third at 814. Moana 2. So Josiah is on tip your tongue. That is up there right now. This is updated as of just this morning, which is December 28th. So if this comes out in a few weeks, maybe it crosses like 900, but we're filming this December 28th. Number 10, Inside Out, Supes, bane of the Supes' existence. But the Inside Out 2 obviously is now the highest grossing of all time. Secret Life of Pets at 876. Ice Age Continental Drift. I didn't know the Ice Age movies made money like that, but then Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs is next. Shrek 2, so the Shrek franchise is the misses here. Minions, The Rise of Gru, so there's a couple more Despicable Me options on here. Finding Nemo, you guys Finding Dory. Despicable Me 2, so another Despicable Me, and then the highest grossing animated film of all time that didn't make $1 billion is the original Lion King from 1994.
I thought a lot of those made $1 billion, honestly, so I just...
Yep. Yeah, all the Despicable Me's got close, but I mean, some of them went over. But all right, so Josiah now has a lead of 16 going into the final round here, which is Real Sabotage. So how this works is, Josiah, you're guessing the movie here, but Supes, you're going to be picking the clues for him. So your goal, Supes, is to eliminate as much points as possible from this board before Josiah is able to figure out what the movie is and guess it. And then Josiah, basically at any time when he's really revealing clues, you can say, yeah, I'm going to want to launch a guess, but you don't have to guess until you feel confident, because if you guess and get it wrong, subtract 5 points. So Josiah has a bit of a lead here. So Supes, you got to do some damage to make him lose as much points as possible before you're able to figure out what this movie is. What's the first clue you want to give Josiah?
I'm going to do, wait, so I guess.
So all you're doing is you're choosing what clues Josiah is going to get. So whatever you select is going to subtract those points for Josiah.
But like, let's say, for example, like if I choose right now director and he doesn't get it, is that points for me or points?
No, so that's subtracting points from him.
Okay.
And then he'll do the same thing to you next.
All right. I'm going to do second build actor.
Second build actor to start for Josiah. So 20 points off for Tom Hanks. So Josiah, let me know if you want to launch a guess there. Again, if you get it wrong on the guess, 5 points subtracted.
I'm going to guess Catch Me If You Can.
Crazy.
Come on. Come on.
Catch Me If You Can off the rip, and he gets it.
Other than like Cloud Atlas, I couldn't think of ones where he's second build. So I was like, let's just do it. Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that was a crazy
Toy Story movies, but dang, yeah. Second build actor was not the key here, unfortunately, for Supes trying to knock off points. So Supes is back in the league. 20 points did eliminate the lead here. So it's a 4-point lead. So basically, Josiah picks any clue, can pick any clue for you, and it's already going to give him the win. So Supes, you're in a situation here where
make it interesting. Make it interesting.
Well,
we could go to OT. We could go to OT.
Is that what you want? Wait, so he's
4 points. So if you do number of words in the title or anything below that, it would. Number of words in the title would tie. Anything below that would give him the win if he gets it off of that.
You know what? I'm willing to give him a number of words just so we can have one guess to tie based off that, and it'd be the most insane moment. You know, I'm lucky to be here. I could do him, but you know, that's my boy now. We've met. We're friends like that. I'm going to give him a chance. Number of words in title and see if he can pull off a masterclass.
All right. So there's a 1-word title movie. So if Supes can pull out what 1-word title movie this is, he gets the victory. I'll give you some time to think about it. What feels right in your heart? What 1-word titles are jumping to your mind right now?
I mean, definitely a lot of Pixar, a lot of 1-worded titles there. There's, you know, I'm not gonna like say that this is the one, but I'm thinking Up, Coco, Soul. I mean, it could be anything, bro.
I will say, just out of a rule that I always do for the tribute set, I don't use animated movies, so you can wipe those from your brain. So that at least narrows down.
Okay.
But I do say that to everyone, so it's just to be fair, we don't use animated.
Number of words in the title. I mean, this is just such a Hail Mary. I don't even know what to say. It is the guess, and that's not going to be correct, unfortunately. So, Josiah, if you pick another clue, that'll give you officially the win here. What do you want to throw at him?
He does love his director, number of words in title duo, so I'll give him director.
Director Gavin O'Connor. Is that a director you remember? Nope.
No.
Another clue?
Yeah, throw another.
Let's give him lead actor.
Lead actor is Tom Hardy.
Oh my gosh.
Tom Hardy, 1-word title.
Legend.
Not legend. Right when that clue came released, I realized Tom Hardy's actually kind of low-key in a lot of 1-word title movies.
Yeah, he is. Venom?
Not Venom either. There's one more that I'm thinking of that's the right answer. Tom Hardy, lead actor in a 1-word movie.
Warrior.
There it is, Warrior.
Oh my dude, this is my favorite sports movie of all time, bro.
Warrior is the correct answer, but Josiah is getting the win here. Just unfortunately, Supes with the unlucky pull of the second build actor for Josiah just was not the right play,
bro. That was
not the right play. Catch me if you can. But we finally saw the first crack of the director strategy. So I know obviously Josiah was selecting the clues here, but Gavin O'Connor, if this would have been your own one instead of the Bradley Cooper one flipped, this would have been trouble for you because Gavin O'Connor is not a director I know, but Warrior was right answer there. So going on to face off against Weffello is Josiah Coops from the car. Supes, unfortunately, Josiah once again comes in and beats you. So how you feeling? I know it's been a rough weekend with the Batman being delayed and now this. How you doing, Supes? By the way, your thumbnail, all-timer.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I'm going to go pick up that bottle right now. That's what I'm trying to do right after this. 2 years in a row getting eliminated like this. I got to give props to Josiah. I mean, all I could say is congrats, bro. It's been a rough week.
Thanks,
Batman
man.
too. Now this just sucks.
Josiah, how you feeling? Getting the victory?
Yeah, you know what? When you're next in London, Supes, drinks on me, man. That's I apologize. I'm sorry, but
All right, deal.
when you get second chances like this, you got to take it. And I want to go all the way now and do this for Sammy.
Win it all for me. Win it all for me.
I'll do it for you too, Supes.
Yeah, win it all for Sammy. Win it all for Supes. You're facing off next against Weffello, who's a trivia buzzsaw. Whether it's a trivia 10 or just his own trivia content, he's very, very knowledgeable at trivia. So it's gonna be a great championship battle. So you get to go on to the championship game. But with that, Josiah coming into quad 2 from quad 3 in the slop division where he rightfully belonged.
Yeah,
getting the win.
Home.
Moving on. And new episodes every Tuesday and Friday as we keep working through these playoffs to see who's ultimately going to win season 3. So leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if you like the new categories of games or not. But with that, Supes, always a pleasure. Josiah, always a pleasure. Both of you, hope you have a great weekend ahead. And I'll be talking to you soon.